you guys, it's Nicole from Spiritual Thoughts, and today I'm here to talk about my spiritual awakening, the journey that I've been on, and what I'm still going through. So I've seen quite a few videos online about people talking about their personal spiritual awakening, the symptoms they experienced, all of their thoughts and emotions during it, so I thought that I would put my experience out there in hopes that it'll help someone or you can relate. My spiritual awakening has been unfolding probably since the day that I was born, as I would say with most people. Most people want to say that it started with some event or some realization, but I truly believe that we are always on this spiritual path. Being a human is a spiritual experience, and everything that comes with it is a part of your spiritual awakening. But I really started becoming aware of this process when I was around 14 or 15 years old. I really began asking a lot of questions like, what is life? Why am I here? What is time? What is out there in the universe? How small are we? How big are we? All of these philosophical questions and questions that I just didn't have the answers to. So I would say that questioning things was a huge part of my spiritual awakening. And questioning the reality that is around you and questioning the things that were told to you as a child is really one of the things that got me onto my path of being spiritual, if that's what you want to call it, or more aware, more conscious, all of those things. When I was around 14 years old, I also had a very dear friend of mine who would question things with me, and we would have very deep talks, and we used to smoke weed together and talk about the universe and why things were the way they were. We would talk about society, we would talk about our mind, our thoughts, we would talk about everything, and I really think that having that friend really propelled me along my path. I did go into sort of a sad phase where I felt like I was really alone and I only had one person, which was that friend, that I could talk about these kinds of things with. So I would often turn to the internet. I remember being in high school and being in class listening to Alan Watts on my headphones and just thinking all of these really deep thoughts. I would watch a lot of spirit science videos, Teal Swan videos, and the internet was really a place where I went to grow my knowledge, learn more about these things that I felt really alone in thinking about, and ultimately find more people that were like-minded and were having the same feelings and thoughts as I did. Once I started my Instagram, Spiritual Thoughts, things really sped along because I was exposed to a lot of knowledge, a lot of other people, and I realized that I was not alone. Some of the things that really got me through the hard parts of spiritual awakening, which can be feeling isolated in your thoughts and your feelings and beliefs, was learning how to meditate and getting into yoga. These two things really quieted my mind, and I was able to find answers that you can't really put into words. I highly recommend you try out meditating at least, and you might be surprised with what you find inside of your own mind. I'm only 19 years old, and I truly believe that I will be on this journey for the rest of my life, and things keep happening every single day that further me along my path. If you feel like you're going through the same thing, like you're awakening to the reality around you, you're asking all of these questions, then odds are you're probably going through this too, and you know exactly how I've been feeling. Another one of the key moments in my spiritual awakening was finding a lot more empathy in my heart for the whole of humanity, all of the beings in the world, just every single living thing. My cat wanted to say hello. Say hi. She's on a spiritual awakening journey as well. Just like the rest of us. She's looking out the window at some nature, so I'd say she's having a pretty good time right now. Be free. Some of the questions that we ask might never get answered, and I think that that is one of the most beautiful parts of being on this journey, is that we get to think about these thoughts. We get to ask these questions and explore all of the potential answers, and sometimes these answers might look weird to others, or we might just look very crazy and strange to other people, but there are so many people out there questioning their reality. And if you're experiencing a spiritual awakening, know that you're never alone, and there is always people out there that are raising their vibration and working to make this world a better place to live for every single being. I have experienced pretty much every single emotion throughout this journey, and that's another beautiful thing about it, is that this spiritual life and being a human allows us to feel these things, and the universe has put us into these bodies, I believe, to feel things, to learn, to grow, and to ultimately evolve. Evolving has been so much fun these past 19 years, and I have so much more to learn. Let me know in the comments down below your spiritual awakening experience and any thoughts or comments you have on it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you, and I'm sending you all of my love. I'll see you in the next video.